What's up, everybody? This is Higher Channel here, and in today's video, what we're going to be talking about is the vector event and the links and the box that they just they linked it. Of course, it's been linked to come on Saturday. So let's get started. Just make sure you subscribe and drop a like. We finally had 600 subscribers, so let's keep it going. All right. So one thing, I'm not gonna go to the box yet, not yet. So yeah, even though this is a raid duel, um, I've been trying to figure out how do you encounter. I thought he appears in the duel world that's on the way, but when I duel with him, because there ain't no interaction, no scene, cutscene thing with it. So I guess it come at the duel at some point. I don't know, but I was able to get two of these, but not this yet. So I just hope I can get it. But I got time. But you do get them today, right in 12 o'clock. Yeah, so this is a raid duel. It's not too. It's not even that hard than it is. But yeah, right. Check the card trader inventory that's been updated. Yeah, they did add some cards to this card is. So remember, I told you guys that it was this card was added mistakenly in the Rush Duel trial thing for the event that they had when we was on the gym and stuff. Yeah, this card definitely does do a lot of damage. So you have to send one card from your hand to the graveyard to choose one like LC type monster on your field if it's excellent defense position and if it's piercing damage. So like this is like a way for you to use instead of using that Galaxy spell card, you can use one of these monsters that can inflict damage. So I think this is a good way for you to inflict damage, especially with Eternal Galactic Oblivion, because instead of you attacking one of your other opponent's models, you can attack the one that has the lower attack points, especially if the attack points is more higher than the life points. So you can do because most of the attack points of monsters and rituals are zero anyway. So yeah, but yeah, this is definitely a good card. And then also the box chips thing, they did add some other more cards to it also. So that's what they got. And then we got some new bundles. So let's see. Okay. So one of the bundles is we got number 24, the Vet Purple Dragon. I'm saying right. So this is a new card. So once per turn, during either player's turn, you do take once it sees material from this card and turn one face a monster on the field that was better something from that state. Change it to face down defense position. If this face up card is in your only, yeah, it's in your own control. It's sense of peril. That is by a card face. You can use special on this card face down. If this card should face, so send one card on the field. Hmm. But due to this effect, if this card is flipped face up, it can send one card on the field. Okay, so it's basically a card that lets you do. Yeah, this ain't really that much. It's not gonna be limited at all. So there's no point. Then we have Heretic Seal of the Heaven Spirit. So yeah, this is a good card to use for Dragon. So I'm pretty sure this is gonna probably be using a Varys deck and the Blue Eyes deck. So this could definitely do good. And then especially if you triple it, you can also gain another. You could be able to get another monster. Dang, this bad things in the way. Okay, I'm trying to pick up. Okay, yeah. So if this card triple, summon one dragon monster in your hand like that. But make its attack on zero. Yeah, yeah. So attack and defense on zero. So yeah, this is also a good card too. And then these are the skills for the that we're gonna get because these are only skills that is gonna be modified. And Victor skill is getting also. Then just to keep in mind that this is not the only cards that you will be able to get. Because Saturday you can get a bigger boost of some more cards, and when you duel and rank, I guess when you play speed duels and the PvE duels, you get those tickets to build up. So that's happening. So, but now otherwise, let's look at this box. Well, I'm not too pleased with this box. To be honest, I'm not. So one thing for sure, yeah, I was also thinking about this was coming. So yeah, this box is kind of like a just an added support. It's not like let's just say like it's not like something that's gonna be more new of. It's not because they got all these other meta decks they trying to advance to. Then we have the Zaxel weapon one. This is the one that is used in most decks, and you can add a rank up magic card to your. So yeah, this will definitely be exactly a good card to add limited variance force because you can use limited variance force to um do it. But the Normaron, if you want to know what the rank up as a Normaron force is coming, it's gonna be in the structure deck. It's not gonna be in the main box. So. And the next one we get the Evil Twins Trouble Sunny. So this card definitely will do good out of farm good of it. It would be good if they had a skill for it. So you could triple some of this card, especially someone to one Keskan. Oh, yeah, I forgot LA monster. Yeah, so it's like basically something both. Then they have fast can activate, I guess. You can banish this card from graveyard, send one evil symbols from your hand to the deck or fields. Send one card on the field. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Then we also have Shadow Fusion. So at the shop, they're gonna have a card sleeve based on this. Based on the Shadow's Fusion. So if your opponent controls a monster that was special summon extra, you can also use monsters in your deck as fusion gem. So the good thing is that if your opponent has a monster that's from the extra deck, you can also use monsters in your uh, in your deck. So that'd be a good thing. Just one of these cards, card because we got two other skills that's based on the that's adding other extra deck monsters. Then we have rank up magic apparitions 1,000. So just due to the case of even though the spell doesn't require you, the skill can make you summon monsters from your graveyard too. So just let you know that I know this spell card actually prevents you from actually special summon other monsters during the turn you activate this card, but you can exactly special summon monsters from the graveyard due to the skill because the skill actually changes it. I don't know what was that. Then Chimera, Chaos number 5, Chaos Chimera Dragon. It's also in this box, of course. They already said it. Then we have Lifeless Leaf Fish. When this card is summoned, you can send one fish monster from your deck or graveyard. Except Lifeless Leaf Fish. You can banish this card in the graveyard, turn 3 fish monsters in the graveyard. Shuffle those cards to the deck and draw one card. Okay, yeah, that's then we have the live twin Sunny Snitch. When this card is activated, add one live twin monster from your deck to hand. While you control the use them each time your opponent's name some monster, you can gain 200 life points if you do infinite 100 damage to your opponent. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Then we have Crystal Clitwing Sequel Dragon. When you once per turn, when your opponent activates monster phase, except during the damage stat, quick phase, you can activate this phase. Until the end of the turn, this face up card is unaffected by activated face up for your opponent's monster. Also, this card gains attack limits to that monster's original attack limits. Once per a spell, charcoal phase after you can negate the activation if you do destroy it. If this secret card you control is sent to the graveyard by your opponent's card, you can also add a wing monster from your deck to the graveyard. Hold on 1 second. Alright, alright, I'm back. Okay, so alright, so just as before, we did talk about what this does, and yeah, we talked about this, and then also this too. Yeah, this day is surprising that this day is not Iron Man in the UR department. That's pretty cool. Then we have White Dragon Wave Buster. Yeah, so this card is actually would be good. It would have been good we got the Thunder Dragon support too. That would have been good. But I think I know exactly what this is gonna be used for too. This is probably the only thing I can say this is gonna be used for is like for the Light of Dragon deck like that. But I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. It could be used in the other decks too. So then we have number 73 of Bitch Flash. So they changed the thing with the structure deck because since somebody posted the structure deck, then one of the employees they messed it up for us to have a structure deck because we was supposed to have a structure deck um during the time, but that was a long time ago. Whenever that was like all the way to the beginning of the year last year. So yeah, they also changed the skill too. So yeah, but yeah, I'd say it's a good monster, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Opponents only like any damage your opponent, any damage that inflicts your opponent's half. So then we have Light Twin, Skid Forest. If you control LA monster, you can spell something to start from the hand. If a card is added from the main event to your opponent's shape, you allow this card, you control this evil twin monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard and draw one card. Okay. Then we had Glorious Numbers, so if you control no monster. Yeah, we already read this card. So this is basically a card that lets you summon a number of monsters in your graveyard. Then you can spell summon, then draw one card. You can banish this card in the graveyard, then target one next season one control attached to one card from the answer from the turn. Yeah, so that is. Then we have the Live Twin LA Treat. So if you control a Kai, Kai Skid monster, you spell summon start from the hand. Whenever it takes damage from a battle involving it, you will swim once you advance this card from where the target offensive monster your opponent controls loses attack lead to the damage. Oh, okay, that's good. Hey, hold on, let's see. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. All right, okay. So we had two. So it's called LA Shadow Aquicolona. I don't know if I'm saying it right. This card cannot be destroyed by battle. You can only use one of the effects of El Shadow once per turn. This card special on target won't face a monster on the field with these effects. Second effect, if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add one shadow card from the graveyard to your hand and this card one card. Yeah, I had a feeling like I didn't want to say that this card was coming, but I had a feeling this card was coming. Well, it was in the skill. That's why I had it. And then we also had this. We already knew this was coming because we read it in the skill. So, like, based on the fact, so you could send one of the card to your graveyard, then you could draw one card. Either if it's I guess like from your if you decide to use your hand, you can spell summon this card from your hand, deck, place this card on the bottom of the deck, then draw one card. So yeah, that's pretty. That makes the decks more advanced And then this card fuses this card fuses them, you can fuse them with one level 8 Lord fusion monster with that same self. It'd be cool we had the other fusion monster, the same type of the fallen Asbel. But also the good thing is that with this you can also if it's sent to the graveyard because it was sent there, you can add you can add to your hand. Let's add one branded spell trap card from the deck. Okay, let's begin to the bottom. Okay, we get again the this dragon card golden cloud beast Melon. If this card is present, you can increase or decrease all by one. This card sends the grave. You can target one face monster your opponent controls. Return it to your hand. Ah, okay, that's pretty cool. And then we got more of the recipe card decks. So one other thing I'm going to keep in mind is that that burger ritual monster could also be a good mix with this too. This field spell was like a UR card in Master Duel. I think it has some card. I'm not sure, but yeah. And these are the other ritual monsters. Yeah, these ritual monsters. What they do is tribute your opponent's monster to some like basically exchange another monster. So like this one, you click a fake guitar, one attack this monster, one control triple hit. If you do spell someone, hungry bird from your deck or hand. And then this card would be good to use in this deck too. So yeah, this old card. So then this is another ritual monster. Well, this is a Dalmatine. So this card typically you could also use this card in the Shadow Dog deck. This is the first ritual monster that we have. This, the Dalmatine. Like when the other ones come, it's gonna definitely be at the top tier. All right, so Shadow's scheme. I don't know if it's me. I don't know. Doing the main phase refuse summon. Shadow fusion monster from your state by banishing fusion monster on the field. Or it cannot attack directly. Then you can send to grab one monster on control and send you as that fusion monster. That's pretty cool. And then we have in this, yeah, it was one of the cards I was also thinking that. Yeah. It is. Pencil effect once per turn when your defense position monster start for attack, change it to face of attack. This also cannot restore the battle this time. Even if this card leaves the field. Monster effect when this card's no move, someone can activate this effect. Add one feature monster from your deck to your hand. And also, it cannot spell some monster unless turn is monsters. Okay. Then we have Parallel Preservers. If you take damage by a battle or card effect, that's part of the advance the card from battle, target one card on the field, destroy it. Then we have point guard, so this is limited one. So this card, when your opponent cuts take, it's target one level full level monster you play or play some defense position. And then this is another card that we already knew that because they teased it. And then we also have the Lima. Yeah, I was right too about this one too. So yeah, and we actually have another Dragon like Link monster. It's called Guard Dragon. You cannot spell some monsters except Dragon monsters. During the main phase, you start one of your Dragon monsters that is finished or in your graveyard spell summon to your zone that's two or more links points to it. Then we have Gazer Shark. So this card was going to actually be in the skill, like before they changed the big splash skill. This was going to be in the skill where you would be able to summon this face down and you could change the power position. So you can banish this card from the grave. Then target two fish model worlds in your graveyard. So this more basically this will be a good card for you to use. You can use one of the other fish models that we see right there to send it to the graveyard. Then you can summon the other monsters. So the two little fat fish models you can see some big splash. And then we have another Dominating Magnus. You banish one, you can banish one fusion secret monster in the graveyard. Especially this card. During the main phase, you got to face that. Send two monsters with different names. From your edge deck to the graveyard. Also, your opponent sends two monsters from your set to the graveyard. Also, you can expect some monsters from your set for the rest of the time. Oh, dang, that's a little tricky. Well, I say that's like a good thing because your opponent doesn't have, especially the deck they go against. If you go against a hero deck, yeah, definitely that'd be a good thing. Then we have Brandon and White. Yeah, we know we was getting this card, and then we got Brandon Bond. Then we have Armor Horn Gold. So yeah, these are enough cards. You can always get these. And then we have some of these old other cards. So, then we have a recipe. The fish. I was called it's the fish recipe. So also you can ritual summon a monster dead if you ritual summon. I can't say the name. The name is in another the way they say it. Add one ritual spell card from your deck or carry out your hand. So yeah, you could basically set up another ritual monster if you ritual summon a monster that's based on the card description of it. And then we also have a counter trap too that can work very good. Yeah, I'd say this deck gonna definitely be a build too. Okay. And then this is another ritual monster. So yeah, because all these ritual monsters. So if you ritual summon with the certain ritual monsters, the recipe deck, you could be able to change your opponent's defense monster attack position. Yeah, that's basically just setting them up to be triggers. And then we also have another one. Yeah, so this is the one that you have to ritual summon with this card too. So these two compatible. Yeah, if you do. And then we have another ritual. It's not a ritual one. This is a recipe continuous trap. So you could target one ritual monster you control fast on one not a philosophical token. This token level becomes the same as that monster. Send this face up to trap something which summon one of from the hand by took one monster from the hand field. So yeah, that's pretty. And then we also had this ritual monster. So it lets you navigate the top five cards to your deck to grade. If you do add one non-managed card from your hand, and so for the rest of the deck. When a card fades after the target this card, when the card is target for attack, you can choose on this card one attack this monster on the field. You press on one level two, level three, level which one from your hand deck. This deck definitely does do a lot of damage, especially to all the other decks like Rainbow, like the heroes. And I said, say it won't work. I don't think it's gonna work with Crystal Wing Sequence right now. I don't think so. All right, so we had. I don't want to say these names. These names. This card is supposed to draw one card. When the card phase after that target this card, choose one notch from one certain game and types of each field. If you do special summon one low four or low five, five number this. Then we have XE shift, so triple one XE's monster from one XE's monster. So something from that one monster with the same type. I'm sure rank as the same triple monster on the field, but it's a different name. If you do attach this card as a 6 return. Doing the NFA to the Then we also have a Siege Revive Splash. So this typical card will definitely do a lot of damage. And then plus you could be able to rank it up to a higher level so that this could be also good. Then we have Source of Burning Light. So while you control no monsters your opponent control cannot declare attack. You control monsters your opponent control has five more cards in the hand. Destroy this card. Yeah, so this is typically a card that you would use against the rod. So yeah, we know what that is. We have Speed Joy Ultra Hound. This card is no move summon. You can send one Speed Joy card from your deck to graveyard. Yeah, this definitely is a good card too. During the main phase after this turn, this card is sent to the graveyard. Banish this card from the graveyard. Target one speed draw monster in your graveyard. Show it to the deck. If you do, special summon one speed draw single monster from your actual deck with the same level but differently abilities against effect. So one thing for sure, I can't wait till we get more of these other speed drawers like the new ones. I say that's gonna take a while. So I give it like a next year thing. We have Speed Droid Dynamo Butterfly. It cannot be pinch summoned except you cannot pinch with some monsters except main monsters. This effect cannot be negated. You get this card one main monster, then turn one of your bench main monsters. That's it. So this is the pinchment effect, then his regular effect. It cannot be used for a single summon except for a single summon for lane dragon or machine type. Single monster. This card is a special summon from a deck. It's used as a material for a single summon bench. Summons old, and we have Aftershock. So if your opponent control two or more monsters, you can roll summon this card. If you control Eagle Shark, you spell summon this card from here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Then we have King. Yeah, we read this. Yeah, we read what this card is. So I didn't know this card was going to be in the mix of this. And then this card is also was part of it too. Then we had Gogo Garam. This card is summon change his battle position. If this card is on the field destroyed by destroyed in central ground. Send one go monster for your deck to grab. Okay. That's pretty much it. So that box is kind of decent. It's not long. It's not long. All right. So we have. Uh, okay, so we had the anniversary boss of the WC 2025. So this is going to be after the Victor. So this is Utopia, other form, other artwork that you could get. That, yeah, that's the other Then right out of this darkness, Metal Dragon has our turnip form. So is this one. So yeah, this will be in the next. Well, it's just in a few. Just to say about another week. Then we also have the cards, link cards. So this is going to be basically this cards come in the campaign. This one, the structure, level up, rank battle. These two is going to be rank battles, of course. And people keep saying that if Rainbow Karibo is going to be limited, I say it's not necessary because most certainly all the Karibo monsters do the exact same thing. Because even though the fact is different, but this definitely does work. And this card could definitely come in handy too to negate your opponent's spells with trap cards, especially if you're going first. That's a good thing too. Maybe I have to rank up Magic Moving Force, so that's a good card too. And this one could also work good. So number 66, Master Key Video. That other card with the keys that Vector has a line with, that card won't be good with this card. You don't need to add it to your deck. It doesn't make no sense at all to keep it. Alright, so we have some new character IDs. This is for Oleon and Faces to have skins. These are skins because the this is like the early characters, the first 15 characters that gonna have it. I think it was about 13 characters that have the skins. Now it's gonna be the 15 characters that have skins. So this is Oleon, this is Faces. Zaxel, we have Moran and Nash. So basically, Shark and Rio gonna have a double. I think it's gonna be a double event because before Dawn Thousand Year comes, they have to have Nash and Rio with their skills, with their skins. I mean, the mirror forms. So yeah, that's why I was just thinking about like yeah, they most certainly they gonna start getting ready to have those day numbers to come in there because I say that those are the only numbers that's not in there in the game yet. So yeah, but otherwise if it was somebody else, I say it would be probably Nistro or Dextro. That's all I could just say. Okay, so Savage at 720, we have so right behind it, we could say that this could be his sister probably. It probably might be because we know we. I don't know. We get you would go her yet. I don't exactly know. Or it could be Otis. But. So this is probably the one we'll probably be getting. And I was just also thinking that it could be possible for us to exactly get something like this. Like I was just thinking, like, if the ID close, because I'm like the other ID does form to be, yeah, because other I know we when we was on the DM things, make sure all the lists of the DM thing, the ID cards are basically the main all the characters, the first characters that was coming to do, even though they had the first, I guess the first 4 or 5 or something, and then they had to, then they just announced like last, this last one that we DM is getting. We already know DM is getting skins. These are not new characters. These are skins. And this actually is a lot. Yeah, this is also another skins. But these are different characters. I guess they're gonna have to on the thing. And then we know that you will go is gonna be coming out. It just seems reasonable for that to happen. So we'll see how that goes. But like I said, I could either say 3 characters. I could just say, okay, we know we're getting you a go. We could either say sister or it's Tiger or it's Otis. So we have to see, but the way it's connected to their to you and Gohan's number 7 nights. So the 719 is you and Gohan did 720 could be his sister problem since they siblings. So that's it for that. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I know it's definitely gonna be a Gold Rush event. I mean Rush thing that's going on. So these are the confirmed names. Would have been good. We got the chaos number, but I guess we get it next time. And this thing is not confirmed as a skill. This is a raid battle skill. Basically, when the times to if for it to change in the story, when it comes further in the event, then this is the other skill right here. And then we also have the fit. It's called Phoenix Grouping recipe. Then we have the branded journey. And then we have shadow waving story. So they showing a couple cards. So this card was also yeah. I think I missed this one. This is in the chaos voltage. So these are the other cards that they can add to the extra deck. So more basically, they probably want you to add probably other monsters that you probably want to add. So at the beginning, you add 6 shadow monsters with different names to the extra deck. Okay, so near play can add special monsters from the hand or bear using spell or trap artifacts. Oh, that's good. That definitely is good. Yeah, that's pretty good. So these are the other monsters that they have in there. Wow, this one, yeah, this one was confirmed. Yeah, I already knew I had found this one was in here too. So that's a good thing. And then we also have another one. Yeah, so this is another skill. I don't know. Yeah, this is a whole nother skill. Is that the same one? The same one? Yeah, they got 2 skills with the same restriction though. But I guess. Okay, so the second effect is different than the other one that skill. So the second effect suffer 1 shadow card. Will spell card has some also hand on the field. That draw 1 card field add one shadow card. Okay, the second hand reveals two shadow cards in your hand and add one shadow card from that your hand. If only your opponent controls a monster, you can also play one shadow monster from your deck face as badges can be changed. Okay, that's pretty cool. Then the rest of these are just raise more raise skills. Further basically further from the other thing. So this is the one that is used right. Wait, no, that's not the one. Because the other one you could play the Utopia Neo Gas out 30. Surge ain't the only difference with this one is no run. The rank command no run force set. But the only one with the other one is you can add rank command limited variance force. And you can triple the other. It's the same, just about the rank command card. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Then they got the voice lines of Vector, and then they got the Chaos Number 39, Utopia Victory, and Master Way 2. So yeah, so the only reason why we say Nash is basically that the only reason they got the that so we already know the ID links because based on the voice lines they say that Victor does have a line with um Nash. So I don't know if it's confirmed because he's going against Shark due to if he's going against Shark. So we're going. I'm going to see how that goes because I wasn't able to get the interactions. But yeah, it's also confirming that Nash and Marine's Barry forms is coming. So that's a good thing too. And then we also have some card sleeves for the. And so basically, you get a certain level to get this, probably level 5 or something like that. Then you get this for some playing with Vector 100 times, and then this is you get from the event for this variant form. Yeah, so most of his skills you can get from it. So we'll see. Yeah, because the skill, I guess the other skill with the psychiatrical effect for the other variants, I guess the lifetime skill they come in something. Then we got the sexual. I guess you have to play with Utopia Array victory 100 times plans 100 times. Then this is the bond. This is who will come with the bundle. This also too. These cards. And this will be in the shop. This is the game man. So when you get to level 15, you'll be able to get this. And then when you play if you summon Masquerade 100 times, I guess 100 times. Yeah. And then you get this from the event. And this one is playing Sonic Utopia for 300 times. This will be in the shop. These are the icons you get from unlocking Victor. This will be the icon thing for Victor, and then from the events. And this will come with the. I guess this comes with the structure deck, I think. And then these two come with the bubble icon. So, but otherwise, yeah, that's pretty much it for this for now. So we got like so the box will be basically released on basically tomorrow at when 12 o'clock comes 12 o'clock Friday. So that's like a big thing. But otherwise, that's it though. I don't got nothing else I could just explain. That's it. Yeah, so just know that whatever they got coming, we just gotta wait. Now we just gotta wait for Casey Cup, the Casey Cup and stuff, and well, actually the box. But otherwise, be sure to subscribe and jump like. I'll see you guys next video. Thanks.